Acknowledgements. E-year since the release of the pre-orders for my first book. India, that is Bharat, Coloniality, Civilization, Constitution. The first book of the Bharat trilogy. On the 7th of July 2021. I have been constantly amazed and humbled by the reception it has received from readers in Bharat, as well as abroad, who have ensured that the book remains a bestseller till date. This is not a thinly veiled attempt at self-congratulation but a genuine expression of gratitude to all the readers. The book has been embraced with extraordinary warmth and consumed in the manner it was intended to be, slowly, critically, meditatively, individually and collectively. That the readers did not let my archaic, rigid and formal style of writing, akin to legal drafting, come in the way of consumption of the ideas and contents of the book is to their credit and a testament to their faith in and patience with me. Interestingly, my decision to include extracts from sources has been received well by the readers. The subsequent dissemination of the book's ideas and contents through reviews, podcasts, group reading sessions and book club discussions has contributed more layers to the book. Liminal and subliminal, which was my hope. To all of them, I have only this to say. Dhanyavadam. As for those who offered their valuable and critical feedback, from the content to the style of writing, thank you for believing that I am capable of doing better. I have attempted to incorporate as many changes as possible while writing this book. Lastly, to those who were unhappy for ideological and other reasons that a work such as this was even conceived of, produced, published and well received, thank you for vocally expressing yourself and inadvertently enhancing the reach of the book. Apart from reinforcing my faith that I have been put on the right path by the Devatas. Coming to this book, India, Bharat and Pakistan, the constitutional journey of a sandwiched civilization. The process of writing it while balancing my professional schedule as an arguing counsel has come at the expense of time with my family, my parents, wife, brother and 3 dogs. I am grateful to them once again for being accepting of my unavailability with patience and understanding, and for silently giving me the confidence that they have my back. At a time when the institution of family is constantly under challenge, I have nothing but profuse gratitude for the continued survival of this institution and to the culture of Bharat, which has always placed a premium on it as an integral part of the dharmic way of life. I am also grateful to my relatives and friends who were patient with my prolonged silences and belated responses. To my juniors, advocates Avinash Kumar Sharma, Abhishek Avadani and Pranav Krishna, once again a huge thanks is owed for helping me meet my professional commitments during the day. With their diligent preparation, which allowed me to attend to my writing schedule at night. As for the final shape this book has taken, without giving too much away, all I can say is that if the first book was more conceptual and, therefore, a tad bit academic, this one is as real as it gets, even if I say so myself. As with the first book, the process of writing this one too has taught me a lot. But most importantly, it has added a greater sense of immediacy and urgency to the message underlying the trilogy. That the study of history, especially in the context of Bharat, is not and can never be a leisurely and detached academic pursuit for conscious Bharatiyas. Given the existential civilizational challenges Bharat is faced with from within and outside. Critically, I gratefully attribute the alteration of the book's originally intended scope, after I began writing it late last year, to an epiphany, when I shared the altered timeline and scope with my research assistants Shaktiki Sharma and Vanya Agarwal. They wholeheartedly supported it since they saw merit in it and were excited at the prospect of panoramically piecing the book together using as many sources as possible. That this alteration also resulted in heavy demands on them would be an understatement. Had it not been for their stellar support, eye for detail, uncomplaining disposition and unshakable faith in my vision for the Bharat trilogy, I would not have been able to see this book through within a reasonable timeframe. Given my burgeoning professional commitments, thanks are specially owed to Praveen Tiwari and others from Bloomsbury, India for burning the midnight oil to ensure that this book is released with minimal delay and without a smidgen of compromise on the quality of the final product. In particular, Praveen's faith in my decision to alter the scope of this book and his availability for discussions at any time of the day or the week gave me the freedom I needed to do justice to the research material my team and I had collected. Kripa Raman and C. Sai Priya must be acknowledged for their fantastic editorial contributions. I must also place on record my appreciation for their efforts to understand the overall structure and flow of the book to do justice to their mandate without interfering with my vision or style of narration. I thank Syed Dilshad Ali for brilliantly executing my idea for the cover design, which had the benefit of additional inputs from Shaktiki, Akshara, JSK, Avinash and Ashish Dar. I am grateful to Sri Venugopalan Sankaran, Professor of Sanskrit at Sri Chandrasekharendra Saraswati Viswa Mahavidyalaya, Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu, for identifying the appropriate verses from the Vedas and stotras dedicated to Devi Ma, the Divine Mother, to start and end the book with. I thank Sri Dataraj Deshpande, Rig Veda Ganapati, Amy Ganatra, author, and Uma Devi Bavaraju, Sanskrit scholar, for their translations of the Vedic verses and Devi stotras. For the final translations which have been used in the book, I thank Sri Srinivas Jamalamadaka, Assistant Professor at School of Shastric Learning, Kavakulaguru Kalidas Sanskrit University, Ramtek, Maharashtra. Finally, I thank the Devatas, in particular Durga Ma, Jagadguru Adi Shankara Bhagavathpada and the Mahapariyavar of Kanchi Kamakoti Pitham, Jagadguru Sri Chandrasekharendra Saraswati Mahaswamigal, for this learning opportunity and pray that they bless this sacred land, Bharat, and its dharmic civilization with Shakti, energy, virity, growth, and subhiksham, abundance.